Hello, my little love. Did you have a good day today? I hope something made you smile. Now take a slow breath, relax your shoulders, and let your mind get soft and quiet. It's time for a gentle bedtime story. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village in the countryside where green fields stretched as far as the eye could see, there lived a kind boy and his best friend. A gentle dog with a coat of golden and white fur. The boy and the dog loved each other more than anything in the world. They were never apart, walking together through the meadows, resting together under the shade of willow trees, and sharing everything they had. The boy lived with his grandfather, who was old and moved slowly but had the warmest smile and the gentlest hands. Their home was small and simple, but it was filled with love. Every morning, the boy would wake early, and the dog would stretch and yawn beside his bed, tail wagging softly. Together they would help grandfather prepare for the day. The boy and the dog had a special job in the village. They would pull a little cart, delivering milk from the farms to the houses in town. The cart was painted blue and had wheels that turned with a pleasant creaking sound. The dog was strong and patient, pulling the cart steadily while the boy walked beside him, sometimes resting his hand on the dog's warm back. As they traveled the country roads, they would watch the world wake up around them. The sun would rise slowly, painting the sky with soft pinks and oranges. Dew sparkled on the grass like scattered diamonds. Birds sang their morning songs from the hedgerows, and sometimes a rabbit would pause to watch them pass before hopping gently away into the tall grass. The boy loved to draw and paint. Whenever he had a quiet moment, he would sit with a piece of paper or a scrap of wood and sketch the things he saw. He drew the trees bending in the breeze, the clouds drifting across the sky, the flowers nodding in the meadow. His grandfather would watch him work and smile, seeing how much joy it brought the boy. In the village, there was a beautiful cathedral with tall spires that reached toward the sky. Inside the cathedral hung paintings by the great masters, paintings that glowed with light and color. The boy would sometimes stand outside, looking up at the building with wonder, dreaming of the art inside. The dog would sit patiently beside him, leaning against his leg, offering comfort and companionship. The boy's greatest dream was to become an artist, to create beautiful things that would make people feel peaceful and happy when they looked at them. He would practice every day, watching how light fell on different surfaces, how shadows made shapes soft and interesting, how colors could be mixed to create new and wonderful shades. One year, there was a special competition for young artists in the village. The boy worked very carefully on a painting, pouring all his love and dreams into it. He painted the countryside he loved so much, the fields and trees and sky, and in the corner, he painted his dear friend, the faithful dog who was always by his side. The dog sat patiently while the boy worked, occasionally resting his head on his paws, watching with loyal eyes. When the painting was finished, the boy took it to the competition with hope in his heart. The dog walked beside him, sensing that this was an important day. They traveled slowly, enjoying the journey, stopping to rest in the shade when the sun grew warm. The judges looked at all the paintings carefully, walking slowly from one to another. There were many beautiful works, each one special in its own way. The boy waited patiently, the dog sitting close beside him. Whatever happened, they had each other, and that was the most important thing. When the decision was announced, the boy's painting had won. The judges praised his gentle touch, the way he captured light and love, the peaceful feeling that radiated from his work. The boy felt his heart fill with warmth and joy. He knelt down and hugged his dear dog, burying his face in the soft fur, whispering thank you for always being there, for always believing in him. As a prize, the boy was given the chance to study art, to learn from teachers who could help him grow and develop his gift. But even more wonderful, he was given permission to visit the cathedral whenever he wished, to sit quietly inside and study the great paintings he had always dreamed of seeing up close. The next day, the boy and the dog walked to the cathedral together. The afternoon light was golden and soft, streaming through the tall windows and making patterns on the stone floor. They entered quietly, their footsteps echoing gently in the vast peaceful space. The boy looked up at the paintings, and tears of happiness filled his eyes. They were even more beautiful than he had imagined. He sat down on a bench, and the dog lay down beside him, resting his head on the boy's feet. They stayed there for a long time, both feeling peaceful and content. The light moved slowly across the walls as the sun began to set, turning from gold to rose to soft purple. The boy looked at the paintings and felt all the dreams in his heart glowing warm and bright. He thought about all the mornings walking the country roads, all the quiet moments, drawing and painting, all the love he shared with his grandfather and his faithful dog. He realized that he had everything he needed to be happy. He had love, he had friendship, he had his art, and he had this moment of perfect peace. As evening came and the cathedral grew dim and quiet, the boy and the dog rested together in the gentle darkness. The stained glass windows glowed softly with the last light of day. Everything felt still and sacred and full of grace. The boy closed his eyes, feeling tired but completely content, and the dog sighed peacefully, warm and comfortable beside his beloved friend. The angels in the paintings seemed to smile down on them, surrounding them with light and protection. The cathedral held them gently, like loving arms. Outside, the stars were beginning to appear, one by one, watching over the peaceful village. The boy and his dog drifted into the most peaceful sleep, wrapped in warmth and love and the beauty of all they had shared together. In their dreams, they walked together through endless golden fields, where flowers bloomed forever, where the sun was always gentle and warm, where there was no pain or worry, only love and peace and joy. They ran together through meadows of light, the dog bounding ahead and looking back with bright eyes, the boy laughing and following, and they knew they would be together always, in this place of perfect happiness, where all dreams come true and all love lasts forever. The village remembered them always, the kind boy and the faithful dog who loved each other so much. And on quiet evenings, when the light turned soft and golden, people would remember their story and feel a gentle warmth in their hearts, knowing that true friendship and love never really end, but continue on in a beautiful place beyond, where everything is peaceful and perfect and full of light. You did well today, my little love. Now let your eyes grow heavy, and let the night wrap around you like a soft blanket. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and rest deeply.